overrated, or am I faded? You shine so bright, it's an understatement.
Yello, hey, welcome back to another cleaning video. So I am out here on the balcony. Hubby helped me with this. He actually pulled the hose up here, and I am going to be deep cleaning this bad boy. It's funny because little man wanted so badly to come out here and help me, and I told him he can come out here later on, but he did need to get ready for the day, so that is why they just passed by really quickly so that they can go and get little man, or hubby can go and get little man ready. But anyway, so I am deep cleaning this thing. So we're making some changes, okay? Rex loves to come out here and just like do his business right here on the balcony. And obviously I clean it up and I do a deep scrub on here too. And this hopefully is going to be the last time I do this because I'm tired of it. He has free reign of the yard. He has a nice big yard back here that he can come out here and do his business. And I'm tired of him doing it out here. And I don't know why I did not think of this in the past, but I would usually just come out here and like scrub this down really well. I actually poured some vinegar on here afterwards, and I let that sit for a good minute, and then I washed it down. Vinegar is really good to mask the smell for dogs so that they won't keep marking in the same spot. And this has really helped. So when did I do this? I don't remember what day I do that. It's been a couple days. And Rex has not came out here and, done his business. We've been watching him just to make sure, like encouraging him to go down the stairs, and he has been doing perfectly fine. So I really do think that this worked, and I am super, super happy because it's just been a nuisance. It's just kind of annoying, and eventually we do need to and want to get the deck redone. But once that is, maybe before, we used to have a cute little patio set out here. It was like a wicker set. I got rid of it because the wicker was coming apart. And I want to get, some cute little chairs and a cute little table so that if we want to come out here and chill and, just have a sit down and have a good cup of coffee, we can do that. But since we got Rex, we haven't really done that because he's kind of just, come out here and done his business. But I'm happy that we found a solution. So I deep cleaned this bad boy, and it was pretty early in the morning. I did come back out here and did kind of like a round 2, but I wanted to get this done early enough so that it wasn't like blazing hot. It was hot today. It was like 92 degrees. But anyway, so happy Monday. I have some good cleaning motivation lined up in today's video. I hope that you are doing well and taking care of yourself. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Is overrated. If you get too close, my baby might let you take me back. Take me back, baby. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby. Hindsight, take me back, baby. It's 2020. You've been so patient. Oh, I kept you waiting. You want me back, baby? Then take me back, baby. It's in the night. Think I made it when all day dedicated 18 hours without breaking, not thinking about us. Then in my mind you're next to me laying, those memories keep playing. Am I high or am I crazy? Might let you take me back. Take me back, baby, back. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby. Hindsight, take me back. 2020, you've been so patient. Oh, I kept you waiting. You want me back, baby? Then take me back, baby, baby. Only wanna turn me on and turn me out. Thinking about it now. Drive me crazy, drive me insane, drive me wild. Make me leap of faith, 'cause we so brave to turn around.
So I did pour quite a bit of vinegar. I love these huge vinegar bottles from Sam's. I always have at least 2 or 3 of these in the pantry. But I poured there was maybe half the bottle left, and I used probably the rest of the bottle. So I poured quite a bit, and I let it sit for a while, and I spread it around a little bit, and then I just watered it down with the hose. This worked so well. Rex has not came out here and done anything. Like, he hasn't done anything the last couple of days. I really recommend this if you have a dog that is marking in a spot and is consistently doing it, and you don't want them marking in that specific spot. Really, really recommend this. Just scrub it down really well with some soap and then lay some vinegar down. And it really did. I mean, it worked for us. It worked for Rex for sure. So really happy that we got this done. So we are now, it is much, much later on in the day. And I really wanted to get Bertha, my car, scrubbed down, especially since I did the scrubbing of the headlights the last time. I actually have not cleaned the outside of the car since. So there was like, lemon drippings and everything and stains and everything all over the car. So I wanted to get this nice and clean. So we got that done. We did quite a bit of running around today. Like, it was a long day. One of the major things that we did is we went to go look at a car. If you are new here, hubby's car his engine is knocking. It's definitely on its way out. We've taken it to several mechanics and we tried actually to get it replaced because Hyundai had what is that called? A recall on the knocking of the engine, but you have to be within a certain mileage. And unfortunately, hubby's car is not. So that is one of our huge financial priorities at this time. We've been saving to buy a car. And so we went to go look at this one and it was in really, really good condition, especially for its year. It was a private seller and we were there for quite a bit. I mean, obviously we took it for a test drive and we already had like a mobile mechanic set up if all went well and everything. The gentleman he emailed me all of the Carfax and, you know, we have our P's and Q's like lined up. I already know I'm not going to be messed up out of a deal, like none of that stuff, y'all. So when we exchanged numbers and we were texting back and forth. So I was talking to him while we were, test driving the car and everything. And him and his wife, he was an older gentleman. I would say like, not older. I mean, old, but I would say like mid 40s, something like that. And him and his wife were actually moving to Spain because I asked him why he was selling the vehicle. She's, I guess, going to have like a full ride for her master's degree and she's going to be going to school out there, which is awesome. Like, I think that's so cool. And so he was like, yeah, I was thinking about having the car shipped, but I just decided to sell it, and everything. I was like, oh, okay. So after doing my research on the vehicle and taking some time and all that, we were texting back and forth and he just wanted too much for the car. Like the blue book value of the car, like I said, the car was in really good condition for its year and low mileage, but he still wanted too much for the vehicle. And so I told him that we were going to pass. And it's crazy because in his text, he was like, I think that the reason why with it being low mileage for its year and this sale is going to be helping us with our move to Spain. I think, the vehicle warrants the higher end of how much I'm selling it for. And like, sir, that it's not, I mean, in the nicest way possible. I mean, obviously I didn't tell him this, but it's not my problem that you're moving to Spain and you're trying to get more money to aid you in your move. Like that's not my problem. So anyways, it didn't work out, which is perfectly fine. Like, we're not in a complete rush to buy. Like, I'm not going to jump into something that is not, first of all, I am frugal and we are like, I'm not dumb financially. It basically is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not just going to jump into anything just because to buy a car. You know what I mean? No. Like, if it's not a good deal, if it's not something that fits our financial goal, then absolutely not. We're not doing it. So anyway, that didn't go through, and we're just going to continue on with the search. But yeah, that was that. So it is the next morning and I am getting this front room nice and clean. So we're going to get everything dusted. I did a bunch of plant chores today and we're just doing the daggone thing.
Drive me crazy, drive me insane, drive me wild, baby, oh. Hindsight is 2020. Oh, oh, oh. Take me back, baby.
my latest leaf that my philodendron white knight pushed out. Like, look at the variegation on this. It is absolutely beautiful. I love Mother Nature, and that is the one thing that I just love about collecting plants. You just never know what especially a variegated plant, what it's going to push out. But this is my Scindapsus, and it has grown so much. I'm actually going to trim the very bottom. One of the vines is very leggy, and I prefer my plants to be bushy, nice and bushy and not leggy. So trimming them, having them pruned is really good to promote new growth on the top and make your plant nice and full. This is the latest leaf that one of my Thai constellation has pushed out on this one. This is like my most variegated one. It is absolutely beautiful. I love seeing the new growth. Like when I do plant chores, it just brings me so much joy. And yes, it is kind of a lot, you know, it's a lot of work, but in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. Like I absolutely love it. And I'm sorry that the screen is kind of darker. It was earlier in the morning, and the positioning of where we're at on the next couple of clips is just a little bit darker because the sun wasn't all the way out yet, but the lighting will get better. So I apologize for that. But I was just doing anything that needed to be watered. Anytime I do, you know, dusting and do some plant chores, obviously I go and water them. I'll do that in the sink, or I'll take them upstairs into the spare bathroom. That is a really good one, in the tub. And I do, you know, scrub them down and everything. Right here, I'm going to show you this plant here. This is also a Thai constellation. This is like 3 or 4 plants that I combined in one. If you can see here, there's this little black bug that is moving. This plant does have aphids. So it's had aphids for a little bit. I treated it. It kind of went away, but then it came back. So I noticed it because I noticed them crawling around. And also one of the new leaves that just unfurled is already getting damaged. And that's a tell sign right there that you have some kind of plant pest or fungus or some kind of bacteria. So I took it in here with some other plants, and I rinsed. I like to do some warm water. So if you do some warm water, it kind of knocks the pests off, and then I'm going to spray it down with some good neem oil. There's so many different plant treatments that you can use. I really like, if you have a really bad infestation, alcohol with some water mixed 1-to-1 ratio in a spray bottle definitely works so well. So I pruned this, as you can see, like she was ball headed. Look at this vine, super ball headed. I always cut those off. But once I did that, I did kind of quarantine that one plant by itself. So I took it off and put it into the kitchen sink to kind of let the neem oil like, what am I saying? Like drip off and just kind of isolate it for a bit. And then I put it back in its spot.
In pieces, no picture on a t-shirt, like you never existed. I'm done being a victim, this my villain era, look out. I go hard for my heart, play with her, it go down. Now you blocked, don't make a sound, don't wish you no harm, but I hope that no good come around. In my space, there's no cheaters allowed. Gave you my word. Try it again, you're gonna lose your girlfriend. The nerve to think I wouldn't disappear from your life.
A lot of these plants that I keep in here are smaller, obviously, because the shelves, but I had to show you, this is my variegated burl marks. This is the latest leaf that it pushed out. It finally had some variegation. This leaf here is the leaf that I have with the most variegation, but sometimes with variegated plants, it is just a toss-up. You don't know if it's gonna push out a variegated leaf or if the leaf is gonna be regular or what. There are a couple mists that you can prune. I was just showing y'all one of my mini orchids here. This color is so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. But there are some people say, like plant people, plant experts, if you want to call them, that if you cut out the variegated portion of the plant and propagate it and then repot it, it's supposed to promote new variegation. I have done that so many times. And in my personal opinion, I'm just telling you from my experience, I think that it's a myth. Like it's just, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't really control what's going to happen, whether or not the leaf is going to be variegated or not. You just got to kind of, wait and see. And I think that's the fun also when having plants, especially a variegated one, is you never know what the plant is going to push out. And I have a lot of plants, spread throughout the house. I used to keep all of them kind of in this plant room is what I like to call it, or front room. But I have since kind of just spread them out because I don't want everything, like I want greenery in all of the rooms. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it to just be confined to one room. So the shelves, the white IKEA shelves that I used to have down here, I actually moved those into the office. And so I have quite a few plants up there. They absolutely love that window. Like because that window or that space is separate from our bedroom, I can keep that window open 24/7. Like the blinds. I never close the blinds. I always keep them open. And those plants up there have been thriving. They absolutely love it. But I have quite a few plants just in every room. This is probably the room where I have the most, but I still have plants all throughout the house. Like I have plants in our bathroom. I can't wait for them to start vining. They've gotten so big, vining on the walls. I have some in our office. I have some in the living room, in the kitchen, which I still want to incorporate more plants in the kitchen. But I absolutely love plants. I love caring for them. I love seeing them grow. That is like the main thing. I love seeing them grow. And, it kind of brings you a little bit of pride and joy especially when it's something that's really small or that you propagated yourself, something that flourishes into like this beautiful, nice, bushy plant. I love it. It's definitely my hobby and I have a lot of joy. I get a lot of joy out of it. The plant I just showed you is a mini monstera that has gotten so bushy since I bought it. This huge monstera here, I actually pruned this back. Well, this used to be huge. I mean, it still is big, but a lot more lush and leafy. It was a lot bushier. I repotted it and it did not do well, but it is finally pushing out some new growth. And I am just super ecstatic. This is my oldest monstera that I had. Unfortunately, it's down to like the 4 leaves that it had, but I did not want to give up on it because I've had it for so long. And it was, I think I think was it my first monster? I don't remember if it was definitely one of my first and one of my biggest. I was so sad when I repotted that plant. I don't know what happened. And that's the thing about having plants too, is you're gonna kill plants. Like, it's inevitable, you're gonna kill them. But it does, when you have like a plant in your collection for so long and then it doesn't do well and it dies or whatever, it's just, it's so sad. But it's bouncing back. So that's what makes me happy. Like, after I repotted it, it just really started declining. I actually moved it to a couple spots to see if that would help. I made sure that I fertilized it and everything else. I wiped the leaves down to make sure they weren't collecting a bunch of dust and not, doing the photosynthesis process, but it was rapidly declining. So I decided to prune it all the way back, and I propagated it in some water. And then I transplanted it. I transplanted it into soil, like, I don't know, several months back, sometime in the wintertime. And it's finally now, like, I'm just so happy that it's, she's bouncing back. But we're getting this couch nice and vacuumed up. And then I'm also going to vacuum this entire area, the rug. You're going to see how much of Rex's hair is in this vacuum. It is ridiculous.
Special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level, that's what you say, but all I hear is noise. I don't have time for trying my luck. I've been too hurt before. You're not that special, just give it up. I think I've had enough. I'm too busy loving my friends. I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end. It don't really matter what you do. Guess I have to tell you again, 'cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend. All I want is time with my girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend. I know you want me, boy, I can tell. So deep under my spell. Sorry, not sorry that I'm no help, 'cause I'm full of myself. Boy, don't you worry, you'll find someone who wants you back, but that is not me. So give it up, haven't you had enough? I'm too busy loving my friends. I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end. It don't really matter what you do. Guess I have to tell you again, 'cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girlfriend.
Look at this hair. Look at this hair. This was pretty much empty other than me vacuuming down the console table and the bench where the plants were. That was the only thing that was in there. So this is all hair from our little pooch, our Rex. And it's crazy how much a short hair dog, a Frenchie, can shed. It's absolutely nuts, but we got it done. So that's all that matters. It's nice and empty now, and we are going to continue on in the front room. If you are wondering, this wagon, I am so happy with the purchase of this wagon. We've had one of those collapsible wagons. I'm going to end up, I have somebody that's wanting to come and pick that up today. I listed it for sale, but we had a collapsible wagon from Sam's, which worked well. We have used that so many times for everything, like for the parks, for when we're out and about at the lake, when we're even just for a walk, like a long walk, if we're out somewhere like, downtown, and, little man, obviously he walks, but little kids do get tired. Or if we're taking Rex with us too, it's just been so convenient. But this wagon here, I am super stoked to take this out. We purchased it from Amazon, and it was a little pricey, but it's just going to be a lot easier. It has like a handle, as you can see on the top, where you can push, and so you don't have to pull. So it's not killing your back. And I'm super excited. I like that it has a canopy. so we can take it out on hotter days and, you know, parades and everything else. There's just so many. The wagon is completely versatile, and I'm really excited that we got it. But that is what that is. We just recently, we got it a couple of days ago, so super stoked about that.
Girlfriend, girlfriend. All I wanna spend with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. I don't really have time for you, boy. I don't wanna hear anything more. Boy, you really need to understand that I'm not your girlfriend. I just wanna be up in the club with my girls, yeah, sipping that pub. Never worry about la 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 love, 'cause I'm not your girlfriend. Yeah, yeah, and I never wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. All I want is time with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no.
No one ever knows where we're heading, where this story goes. You just gotta hold on to your path. What feels right in your heart and your soul. I know you always wanna do what's right. I know you rather wanna fly than fight. But every now and then you gotta pause. Ask yourself, is this right? Stand your ground. You say, I wanna be the hero, 'cause I don't wanna give up. Now I am down at zero. When will it ever stop? I'm only human. How am I supposed to cope? One bad decision, I'm running out of rope. No one ever knows where we heading, where the story goes. I just gotta hold on to my path. What feels right in my heart and my soul. I wanna be the hero, 'cause I don't wanna give up. But when I'm down at zero, will it ever stop? I'm only human. How am I
Front room is nice and cleaned and wiped down. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the wall that is by the stairs above the bench here. It is just a huge open wall with a big void, but I love this room. It's one of my favorite rooms. Look at this little guy. I love this little dog. He's the best, but it is nice and clean. And I love sitting in here. I do want to get some taller plants in here eventually, like something that'll bring a little bit more height, you know, for some good contrast in height. But for now it is, you know, it's my little sanctuary. But now we're upstairs in the bathroom. So I find these layers of gel stain finally dried. I had to let them dry all the way for like a good 2 days. Like it was crazy, but that stuff is really, really thick and I do like it. but there is a lot of drying time. Anyways, I am sealing this with the, is it polyurethane? Here, it's right here. Yeah, it is a polyurethane, but this thing was like $25 for this little jar, but it is a thick, hold on. So it's the triple thick polyurethane. It's water-based. It's 3 times faster, ultimate durability in one coat. It's a clear interior gloss. So it is a lot thicker than just the regular polyurethane. It does look, when it goes on, it looks milky, like it is not going to dry clear, but it definitely does. That was one thing that I was kind of scared about. I did a little test portion and it was absolutely fine. So I only did 1 coat. I did the frame first, and then I moved on to the cabinets. And then I'm also going to paint the very inner part of the cabinet. You'll see here in a couple of clips, it does, I mean, some of the stain did get on the inner part. And although you're not really going to see it unless when you open the cabinet, I'm going to see it and it bothers me. So I wanted to do some touch up. So you can see here, I only showed you one of the cabinets because I didn't want to be super redundant, but you can see it does look really, really milky. Trust me, it will dry absolutely clear. So if you're wanting to do this, I definitely actually recommend this stuff. It is very, very high gloss. Like I said, I only did 1 coat. If you want it to be super, super, super glossy, you can do, 2 or 3 coats, but I can see why this can was a little bit more pricier than regular polyurethane because it is pretty thick and you do get a high gloss finish.
I need to lock off, I need to step back. Constantly online, causing me setbacks too. Every day see so many people doing the things you do, and they're doing it better too. Whoa, whoa. Feels like, why should I even try when there's always some other guy who's way ahead of you, but makes it look easy. Why would they need me? Oh, I hear it now. I'm just being needy. I try not to envy you, to get angry, you do it better than me. I try not to hate myself, to lose confidence, but you always do it better than me. I just wanna be loved like you. I just wanna see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose, yeah. I just wanna be loved. That's really, really cool for you, yeah. Everything you do is cool. It's kind of unbelievable. It's also unachievable, yeah, almost inconceivable. I'll never do it like you do. And I know I'll grow in a host for me. But self-doubt comes easy, and I've tried almost everything, but it just hasn't worked yet. I try not to envy you, cause it makes me feel lesser than striving for perfection, thinking somebody will see me then. No, don't get me wrong, really want everybody to succeed, but can we start with me? Like, why was it her and not me? Why was it her and not me?
Here is how the cabinets turned out. I think this looks so much better than the streaky ones that I had before. I do still need to get a strip on the very bottom here. I pulled out the old one and to cover the imperfections on the very bottom, but that'll be covered up and you won't see that. One thing that I did do, I went to Home Goods several times. I'm going to be looking for some new mirrors. I'm going to insert a picture so you can kind of see the direction I'm going for. I want to do like a gold kind of Victorian, I guess, kind of feel. I think this will really tie this in so much better. So I'll insert it here so you can kind of see where, what I'm talking about and the look that I am going for. But yeah, this is how they turned out. I don't think they turned out too bad. Maybe eventually I would love to get like the faucets, change out the faucets. And like I said, the mirrors, I really think the mirrors will tie everything in so much better. I think it'll really upgrade the look here in the bathroom. But I hope this video brought you a ton of cleaning motivation. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll definitely see you soon. Bye.